David Benavidez has defeated David Morrell via unanimous decision. Good fight. But Benavidez was a very convincing winner. 118 to 108 on one scorecard and 115 to 111 on the other two. I scored it 116 to 110 to David Benavidez. I'm just trying to get my scorecard up here. Should have had it sorted. But yeah, there we go. Good performance there from David Benavidez. Good, solid performance from Benavidez. Got knocked down in the 11th. It was a bit of a foot issue, to be honest. But yeah, Morrell was able to take advantage of it. Benavidez was a bit tired in that 11th round, or at least, took it off a bit. But other than that, I think it's a good, perfect performance from David Benavidez. He took shots on the gloves very nicely throughout the fight and was just too quick and was too accurate for Morrell with the work he was doing. Morrell threw more, but Benavidez caught them on the gloves and was just able to come back nicely with some good shots. Benavidez is counterpunching. I said before the fight it's underrated, and I think it showed in that fight as well. His counterpunching's underrated. It was good. It was very good today. After he took some shots on the gloves, Benavidez, he was able to come back, land some good shots onto David Morrell. And it's a very good win as well. It's a very good win for Benavidez. I think his jab was good throughout the fight. It was better to the body than it usually is. It was good upstairs. He was good. He was accurate with it, kept it nice and long. But in the pocket, Benavidez literally was able to destroy David Morrell in the pocket. Body work was so consistent and it took so much out of David Morrell. And that's what happens. And that's why David Benavidez is so good at being able to outwork you, because he drains you to the body. He drains you in that pocket. He's able to lean on you. He's usually the taller guy than you. He's very good with that uppercut as well. It's ridiculously good, that lead uppercut. And that is what was winning in these rounds, the body work. And Benavidez once even, at times it didn't look like he was smashing the body shots or, really hitting them with good, quick intent. He was just trying to place them in that right spot. And that's what he was able to do. And that's why he is so damaging. He places those body shots in the right spot and it does their damage. It tires you out. And that's what happened today to David Morrell. We got tired out by the constant work from David Benavidez there. Honestly, it was very good to see. I'm going to go through how I quickly scored the fight. Scored it 116 to 110 to Benavidez. Here we go. Round 1, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 2, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 3, 10-9 Morrell. Round 4, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 5, 10-9 Morrell. Round 6, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 7, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 8, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 9, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 10, 10-9 Benavidez. Round 11 was like a 9-8 round to David Morrell because, obviously Benavidez went down. Then Morrell did get a harsh point deduction for hitting after the bar. I think that was harsh, then round 12, 10-9 to Benavidez. So, I think Benavidez just throughout the fight, he was too strong for David Morrell. He was too quick for him in the pocket. Morrell showed some decent footwork in the fight, though, to be fair, and was all right when he got behind the jab but was moving. But what was able to do Benavidez very well in that fight was the fact of how well he's able to take over as the rounds got later on. That's the thing. Final minute of the rounds, most of those rounds anyway, were David Benavidez, and he was able to outland Morrell. He made sure he was able to outland Morrell. I mean, at the end of the day, during the middle of some of the rounds, it was like Morrell was up, was able to outland Benavidez by a bit. But as the fight went into that, final minute or like 30, 40 or final 45 seconds of a round, Benavidez would come through and be able to outland and just offload some big shots and get them through the gloves of David Morrell. Benavidez was by far the more accurate puncher than what David Morrell was in that fight. Like by a country mile, he was. Morrell was just hitting David Benavidez's gloves a lot and didn't really go to the body enough. When Morrell went to the body, he got some all right success, but he didn't do it enough, in my opinion. I just feel like at times Benavidez was good at, making Morrell walk onto the jab. It's definitely improved more. It's getting better and better from Benavidez, that jab. It was good upstairs. It was very good upstairs. But yeah, when Benavidez was able to cut the ring off nicely, that is what he does. He's always able to eventually pressure you well. And it seemed like early on in those first 2-3 rounds, it was like, it's a bit of a battle here for who's going to take that front foot. And I predicted that as well. But eventually, though, it was Benavidez who was able to take it. It's really difficult to be able to take the front foot against someone like Benavidez, who's, got a very bloody good chin, who comes forward no matter what, even if he is hurt, he still comes forward, and he has got a good guard. And I underestimated David Benavidez's defense. Like, it was very good tonight. It was very good. And and Benavidez as well was good at being able to take a step back as well when Morrell was coming at him. At times is where he's able to, take that center ring, take step back. He left a lot of the ring behind him. So he was never on the ropes too much in that fight. But when he was, his guard was very high and he took those shots. And he was able to, come back with a very good straight right hand. I think that was good from Benavidez tonight. The straight right was very good. It was consistent, kept it long, kept it precise. It was very good. But yeah, the short shots up close were the ones that really did it for David Benavidez, though, which was good to see. I think it was, though, he was hurt in that fight, though, Benavidez. Obviously, he did get knocked down, but I think it was in round 4 where he got caught with a massive shot towards the end of the round by David Morrell. It was very accurate and very well timed, and that's what Morrell did at times today. He timed his shots well, but it was Benavidez who was more accurate and cleaner with his work. Benavidez was by far cleaner with his work. With Morrell, when he, was trying to get his work going, he was hitting gloves a lot of the time or never really fully got through, apart from, some of the times where, we hurt Benavidez in that 4th round. But other than that, though, Benavidez was much cleaner with his work. The uppercut from Benavidez was very clean. The jab was very clean. The straight right was very accurate and, very quick as well. David Morrell couldn't really read it. And Morrell could never read the uppercut from Benavidez throughout the fight. Like, he never once was able to really read that uppercut from Benavidez. It was so ridiculously dangerous, and it was always there. He was able to catch Morrell with many uppercuts per round, especially as the fight got on. The uppercut for Benavidez got better and better and better. It was very good and very clean throughout. The lead hook was good as well. I think the lead hook from both was good. Morrell got some good success with his lead hook as well, which was good to see from him. He was able to get it through. Benavidez was good up close at, keeping that lead hook short. He was able to mix it into the body and then go straight upstairs with that lead hook as well. It's so good, that lead hand of David Benavidez. Like, it's not even like the jab. It's just like that lead uppercut, which really troubles you, snaps your head back every time. Morrell showed his bloody toughness throughout, same as Benavidez when Morrell caught him with big shots. So, yeah, it was a very good fight. It was a good fight. Benavidez clearly won, but the styles gelled very well. I said before they gel well. I was right about a lot of things in this fight, to be fair, so I'm happy with that. I said Benavidez would win. But, yeah, it's just that lead time of Benavidez, which was a massive key in winning him that fight. But, yeah, Morrell's footwork showed at times, but it was just Benavidez cutting off that ring. It was just dangerous for Morrell. Him cutting off the ring, the pressure, throwing when he's coming forward, the pace he can keep on doing it at. It's very good from David Benavidez. He got better as the fight went on. I saw people saying before the fight, Morrell will take over as it went on. No, I said Benavidez would be good and get better and better as the fight went on. I was right. Benavidez was better as the fight went on. He was cleaner as the fight went on with his work. He was more and more convincing. So there we go. What do we see next for Benavidez? It is Bivol Beterbiev next. Do I think he beats either of them? No, but it's the perfect fight, though. Benavidez is the only other big money fight for Bivol or Beterbiev now, though. That's the thing. I mean, he can win. He can win. I wouldn't pick him to win against either of them, but he can win them. Like, it's definitely possible. Benavidez is the only other big money fight, and he's definitely the 3rd best in that light heavyweight division. But yeah, if Beterbiev beats Bivol, then he fights Benavidez, and he should retire. But yeah, if Bivol beats Beterbiev, then he fights Benavidez. Bivol should then probably retire after that. Like, there would be nothing else for either of them to do. So yeah, good stuff there. Good stuff from David Benavidez there. Convincing stuff. There we go. Thanks for watching.